Good morning, my beautiful friends. This is your wake up call with Maui Paul. I am Maui Paul. We are here today to say some nice things about ourselves. We're going to be doing it with my I Am deck. This deck is full of positive affirmations, wonderful things that we can say about ourselves in order to truly change the character of our experience. Good morning, everybody who is here today. Nice to see you here. Good morning, Lauren, coming in from Paradise. Dan is almost at Paradise. We'll see you soon, Dan. Good morning, Shauna. Wishing us a happy fresh Friday. Indeed, it is Friday. Good morning, Jan, coming in from her desk. Buenos dias to you too, Armando. Let's see here. Good morning, Pepper, who is actually over moderating the Twitch stream right now. It is fantastic to see everybody here. Thank you so much for making it. Yeah, so we're going to do the same thing we do every morning, Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. Pull a card off the top of the deck. I'm going to ask you if you are the affirmation on the card, and we are going to respond out loud together. I am that affirmation. As we do that, we are building into our own lives, and we are changing the character of our own experience so that when stuff happens to us today, we will be able to respond to it differently. And then when we do that, as we respond to things differently, then we will ultimately have a different experience in our lives. So yeah, this being Friday, we are going to go over all of the cards from the week, and we're going to see where this journey has taken us. I don't know about y'all, but I've had a busy, very eventful week, and I hope that you guys have as well. Went and did the first official midwife appointment on Tuesday, and that was a really cool thing. Basically, getting prepped to make a baby here in February. Well, I won't be making it, but I'll definitely be helping. I helped at the beginning. I'll help at the end. The middle part is all Pepper. But anyway, I did that this week. Yeah, worked a whole lot on various different client work for the marketing agency. That was great. I had a couple new meetings to pick up a couple of different clients as well. That was cool. And Pepper's had some dental work that we've been waiting on for about a month, so we finally got into the appointment for that. It has been eventful. Lots and lots of things to do this week. So anyways, I'm very excited to see what the card is for today. So let's pull that and then go over the cards for the week and say that today I am peaceful. I am peaceful. I cultivate serenity in my soul. So I am peaceful. I cultivate serenity in my soul. Are you peaceful? You are peaceful. You cultivate serenity in your soul. And I'm going to write this down in the comments. I encourage you to do the same thing. I'm going to write down that I am peaceful. I cultivate serenity in my soul. Shauna's got me beaten to it. Here comes Lauren with another comment as well. We are peaceful people. We cultivate serenity in our soul. And it's not always the easiest thing to do. I mean, so just today I woke up to hearing Pepper screaming because there was a giant water bug, and I mean a pretty big one, like bomber size, just chilling out on the kitchen floor. And I can understand why, because it poured down rain. I mean, poured down rain yesterday. So the little guy was probably just looking for a place to be warm and dry. And I'm like, not in my house. But my morning started off with a little bit of screaming and chasing a bug around the house and getting that guy up outside where he belongs, or she. I'm not. I don't know. I didn't look too closely at the bug, but definitely getting them out of there. But that got me riled up a little bit this morning. And so I had to just sort of sit back with Pepper, reconnect, meditate, pray, just like kind of get our morning back on the right track, even after that little water bug incident. I mean, big water bug too, like big old guy. Anyway, so I am peaceful. I cultivate serenity in my soul, and so yeah. So after that happened, then we were riled up a little bit, and so we just kind of like sat back, relaxed, and took some deep breaths. Was like, this is not the end of the world. This is not a big deal. We have dealt with this, and moved on with our lives. So, but anyway, I am peaceful today, and let me tell you, I'm definitely a lot more awake for this wake up call, because when you wake up to hear your girl screaming, that's definitely something that will get the adrenaline flowing very early in the morning. But anyways, yeah. So I am peaceful today. You are peaceful too, and we cultivate that serenity, and we have to cultivate it. The serenity just doesn't happen. It's something that we cultivate through years of practice. It's something that we cultivate through years of just really when something happens. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, Chan. That bug was pretty big. I mean, but I lived in Hawaii for a while, and Hawaii is a beautiful paradise with gigantic flying bugs in it because it's the tropics. Well, let me tell you, it's been kind of like the tropics here for the past 2 or 3 weeks. So it's not shocking to me that this environment is growing big old gigantic bugs. But anyways, I mean, if they're outside, I'm cool with them. If they're in my house, they gotta go. But anyways, yeah. So cultivating serenity is something that we do with years of practice, and it the way that we practice is that when something comes to take our peace away, and things come to take our peace away on a regular basis, that we very quickly go from the state of having our peace taken away to reestablishing that peace and realizing that, oh, we've survived this. Well, everything in life is figure outable, including bug on the kitchen floor, including everything else that I don't know how to do in my life right now that I am working on figuring out how to do. Because once I figured out how to do it, and once I figure out how to solve the issues that are, that are taking my peace away, then that is those are lessons that I take throughout the rest of my life. So, speaking of lessons that we take throughout the rest of our lives, let's take a look at the cards for this week and see where this journey has taken us. Good morning there, Anita. So I'm able to be peaceful today because I was focused yesterday, and we affirmed yesterday that we were focused and that we leverage our resources and get results. Well, I leveraged the resource of a sandal and a piece of cardboard, and I got a result that I required earlier on today. And you know what? Like this week, I really have been just leveraging my resources and getting the results that I desire. I'm very happy about that. Of course, the reason that we could be so focused is because the day before that, we affirmed that we are committed, that we dedicate ourselves wholeheartedly, that when we go to do something, we don't half-ass it, we do it right, and we do it all the way. And we dedicate ourselves to these outcomes to accomplish the things that are most important. As we are doing that, we can do it in a constructive way because that's what we had affirmed the day before, that we are constructive, that our words and actions build others up. And indeed, that's the way that it has been for me all week. I have been very intentional about ensuring that if I've been talking to somebody, or if if I have some action that I'm taking on somebody's behalf or that affects somebody else, that action is good for them. And of course, we at the beginning of the week we affirmed that we are do all of this stuff because we are altruistic, that our actions reveal sensitivity and compassion. And so that was the journey of the week. We started by understanding our own altruism and how that altruism allows us to be constructive in the lives of other people and in ourselves, which gives us the power to be committed to the things that are most important to us, which gives us the focus to just remain to do the things which actually bring the best result, which ultimately brings us that inner peace. Because when we are building other people up and we are building ourselves up, and when we are surrounded by these people and surrounded by and living in our own psyches, in our own bodies that are peaceful, that we really do cultivate that serenity. I asked us how do we cultivate that serenity in our soul? Well, it is through doing all of those things and more that we cultivate that serenity and ultimately get that inner peace that everybody is looking for, but so few people know how to find. And so that was the reading for the week, which of course takes us to the Awesome Saturday card, that we are awesome. So let's recognize our inherent value and worth. And so that's going to be the card for Saturday. But today we are peaceful, and so let's cultivate that serenity in our soul by being altruistic, by being constructive in the lives of the people around us and in our own lives, by committing to the things that are most important, by focusing on the actions that get us there, and ultimately we will have that incredible peace. And so let's let as we go through our day today, when something comes to take our peace away, let's realize and remember all the toolkit that we have access to, and ultimately cultivate that serenity one moment at a time. All right, my beautiful friends, I will return tomorrow at 11 a.m. for an awesome Saturday service. We'll be going once more through the series Magic Words. I'll be working on some other magic words, and we'll just be working through these other words that we use, oftentimes unconsciously, that have an outsized impact on our lives. So join me at 11 a.m. tomorrow for awesome Saturday service. It'll be a whole lot of fun as we express our eternal nature. And so I'll talk to you all tomorrow at 11 a.m. And then you can catch another wake up call at 9 a.m. on Monday. So this is just your daily reminder. I love you. I care about you. I think that you are an incredible, beautiful, amazing, wonderful, magical, happy person, and that you have the ability to be peaceful today. So let's cultivate that serenity. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow at 9 a.m. Until then, aloha from paradise.